Hey, y'all. Well, this is a lesson. I was ready 10 minutes early. I was so proud of myself. And then I went to plug in my lights. One of the lights is not working. So we're going to do a little dark and shadowy OraCola tonight because I only got one light. And it's hopefully on my good side. So apologies for the darkness. But you know what? You can't have light without dark. So we're just going to ride that wave. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm literally every time I've tried to plug these in, they've worked. And this one time, there's like a little piece of metal, like a little bit of metal that is in the connector that has come loose. And I put it back in, and I tried to get it back in, and it did not work. And I plugged in the other one. I switched them out. Did not work. So I'm just going to have to figure that out later and maybe buy some new fucking lights. Anyway, welcome to the OraCola. I'm RC I'm coming to y'all live here from Austin, Texas, here on March 22nd. Oh my God, I cannot believe it's March 22nd, 2023. Hey, everybody there in the chat. Good to see y'all. Don't forget to turn on the live chat in your chat box so that every comment gets through. We got Carol Jean in the house. Hey, Carol Jean, TTU, Goog, P&G. Oh, Patrick, fuck you is here. Hey, fuck you. I'm using your microphone. I did take your advice and switch the position. Now, I don't want it to cover my face. So hopefully this is good enough. And if it's not, y'all will let me know, I'm sure. But yeah, I changed it. And I think I'm talking in the right side. I don't know. It's hard for me to see. Yeah, I had to put on my readers because, I'm wearing these fucking contacts and I can't see up close. And so I was like, what the hell is wrong with my lights? And so I put my readers on and I was like, oh, God damn, this little metal piece. It's so tiny, like it'll get lost. So I taped it to the socket so I could look at it later. But hopefully it's something I can just fix easily. I do know that this set of lights, it's not the best set of lights. I bought it from a friend who had been using them and wasn't happy with them. And I was like, well, I just need some fucking lights. And they lasted me a while, but they're LEDs. They're supposed to last a long time. So if there's like a component part that's fucked up, shit, I don't even know. But before that, I didn't even have no lights. I had some lights from the hardware store that had some them little can lights that you can clip, them little clip lights. And I got some daylight bulbs and put in there. It was not a good setup. So sad that I'm missing it. I do see how much that extra light helps now that I'm looking at it. So yeah, y'all are getting a very special OraCola tonight. Ooh. Yep, it could be worse. Absolutely. It could have no light at all. It could have none. Okay. Let's see. We got Lava Jeans. Hey, Lava Jeans. Hey, Matt K. Good to see you. Oh, hey, Amber. Welcome to the chat. All right. It's easy to replace a plug. Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes I don't feel like butching up and doing shit like that. Sometimes I do not want to replace that shit. And this is like connected to this very complicated thing. Like there's the part you plug into the wall, and then there's a long cord, and then there's this box that has like the switch. It's like a dimmer switch. I always turn mine all the way up, but turn down for what? Y'all remember that song? Yeah, I turn all mine all the way up so I can get the most light. Because I only got 2 lights. That's it. I got the 2. The lights in my house ain't worth shit, so I don't even bother turning them on. But yeah, there's another long cord from that box that goes up to the actual light where the bulb is. And that part has like this weird 2 skinny prongs, these tiny little skinny prongs that you have to plug in and then screw them in. It's like pretending to be professional lights. They're not really, but they're pretending. So yeah, instead, so that you can't like accidentally unplug them if you walk by and you trip, you just break the whole damn thing. So yeah, they're screwed in. So for whatever reason, there's like a line inside of one of them holes that goes into the thing that's come out. And I don't know what to do about it. So I'll have to look it up later. But I want y'all to know I was 10 minutes early and I was going to get on this shit early and just be like twiddling my thumbs and like do, 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 do. And then y'all were going to roll in and be surprised that RC was there. No, universe had other ideas. So welcome to the show. Yeah. Yeah, it is dark. I told you. I'm missing a lot. I've got my face light, but my overhead light is gone. I got one pointing at my face and then one kind of pointing up to kind of illuminate the area. And it worked real good for like almost 2 years. I think I bought these in 2020, or when did I buy these? Was it 2020, 2021? I can't remember. I cannot remember. I'm too old to remember that shit. Whatever. I remembered my drink. So, cheers. Cheers to Googling this shit after the show. Hey. All right. Well, as y'all know, y'all are all family here. This is the OraCola, and what I do here for about an hour is read the oracle. So if you got a question for the universe, start thinking about it, and then look down in the description box down below, and you will find a list of oracles that I will read from. You can choose your oracle. All you got to do is put your question in the chat. Now you have to be logged into the Google to get into the chat. So log in. If you don't have a login, well, you either got to make one real fast or you just got to fucking watch like a loser. And yeah, so put your question in the chat and then choose your oracle. Put the oracle in all caps so I can see it, because I'm blind here. I'm especially blind because I don't have much light. So anyway, question, oracle in the chat. Make sure something is all caps so I can see it, and I will get to it. I will read your oracle, and it will be what it is. That's what we do here on the OraCola. And sometimes we talk shit about shit, but yeah, whatever. That's extra fun. So the first thing we do before we start is we do a little ritual just to invite the universe to come into our space and illuminate us with its wisdom. And so if you have your own ritual that you like to do, now is the time to do it. It's also good for a bathroom or smoke break. But I always like to burn the sacred wood. So yeah, we're going to start off by burning the sacred wood and getting that sweet smelling smoke in the air. I cooked fish a couple of days ago, so it's still lingering in here. You know, it's not quite hot enough for the AC to kick on, and it's not cold enough for the heat. So there's no like air circulation unless I open the screen door. And then the dog wants to go out and fuck shit up. So yeah, it's a thing. Fish smells a thing. All right, smells a lot better now. And then the next thing we like to do is ring the bell. Let the universe know we're here and we're ready. Also chases away any negative energies. We always want to vibrate higher here on the OraCola, so no negative energies. And then we also want to whip out our pathogen wand. This is good for, come on, wake up. Come on. There it goes. Okay, this is good for any, oh, it matches. It's matching. My pathogen wand matches my outfit. So this is good for getting rid of any negative pathogens, whether man-made or natural. They're all lurking out there. And we're just going to wave this around because we live in the pathogenic times. I don't even know. Is that a word? I think it's pathogenic, not pathogenic. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So yeah, there we go. We're going to wave that around and stay healthy. And then we got our, very lingering, very small. Maybe you can see it better because the light's funny. Look at that. That's all the rich bitch witch spray we got left. I've had this for so long, it's embarrassing. I guess it's brought me abundance in some ways, and so I'm grateful to it. But yeah, we're gonna just spray this in the air for good abundance. Remember, you got to manifest the good shit, not the bad shit. Don't worry on the stuff that's not good. Manifest the good stuff. And seems my old MacBook is starting to get into it. The fans are whirring, starting to go. Whir, you know how it does when it's working hard. All right, and then finally, last but not least, we got our newest ritual. We got to anoint the chakras all the way down the chakras and make sure they're anointed with this a wonderful Florida water that I received as a gift as well. So many of these things I've received as a gift, and I do appreciate them. Thank you so much. All right, so now that we got all them chakras spinning right round, baby, right round, all the way, we're ready to do the show. So let's see if we got any questions. Oh, we got a book of Revelation already from Fuck You. I love it. And please, Fuck You, please tell me if the sound is a little better because you're the expert. I am not. I'm just moving the microphone in a different place. So if it's not good, well, fuck it. We'll figure it out next time. But for now, this is where it's going to be. Okay. Let's see. Book of Revelation for Fuck You. Why me? Why me? Yeah, that's what you think every time some weird thing happens. You're like, why me? I'm like, why did the lights have to go out today? Why did the lights go out in Georgia? Remember that song? Can you believe that Vicki Lawrence sang that shit? Like Vicki Lawrence from the Carol Burnett show where she started when she's like 18, she's playing mama. That's fucking crazy. Where's her Oscar? I mean, okay. So let's go to the random number generator. We got to do that part to get to the Revelation Oracle because it's a complicated oracle. It's very complex. All right. Random number generator. We got 22 chapters in the book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Holy Bible, which is the only version that counts, in case you were wondering. All them other versions are sacrilege. Okay, so we're going to put in 22. We're going to generate a number. Ooh, my phone's so smudgy. I should wipe it down. Sorry. Okay, so chapter 17. Now we get out our handy dandy Holy Bible, King James Version, and then we look up the book of Revelation, chapter 17, and see how many verses are in that sumbitch. There are 18 verses. So then, remember to put the bookmark in because otherwise I will be lost. We put in 18. Oh, no, come back. Come back, phone. You know, one of these days it's going to be my fucking phone that don't work, and then we're screwed. Then we're fucking screwed. All right, 18. Book of Revelation, chapter 17. Which verse is it? Chapter 8. Okay, halfway through. No, a part of the way through. Almost halfway. All right, chapter 8. Oh my God, there's so much hair and stuff on my computer. It's embarrassing. It's a wonder this damn thing works. Okay. All right. Book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 8. For Fuck You, why me? The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not, and yet is. Wow, that's a really existential kind of deep thing. It's talking about the beast. I think you might need to read some previous verses to get more of the context of this. But, you know, everybody knows the beast in the book of Revelation. Beast is no good. Mark of the beast, all that. So whatever's going on with you is a beast moment. And it will pass. It will pass in one of two ways. It will pass that you conquer the beast, or it will pass that you succumb to the beast. it's up to you how it works. Now, I know that sometimes when you're in the middle of the battle with the beast, it's like, how can it be up to me? It's always up to you. That's the secret of this game we call life. It's always up to you. Even when circumstances seem hopeless, it's always up to you. So you get to decide how you handle the beast, but you're having a beast moment and it ain't beautiful. Sorry. Good luck. And thanks for the microphone. I really love it. At least the goddamn thing works, unlike these lights. Okay. Yes, Mama's Family was hilarious. I love that show. It was so fun. Okay. Ooh. Can you press the siren button? I don't know. If you have one, I would not recommend it because sometimes they charge you money if the cops show up and there ain't no emergency. I found this out. Not that it actually happened, but I was vacuuming. We got the stupid, alarm in my apartment complex that they make you pay for every year, and supposedly they're monitoring. I never set the goddamn thing because I know I would set it off all the time on accident, and they charge you money if the cops show up and there's no problem. So I forgot all about this thing. There's this weird cord in my bedroom, which I thought was like a cable cord or a telephone cord or something. And it was just kind of coiled up and then, stuck into the corner. I didn't think nothing of it for years because, I don't vacuum that much. But one day I got a hankering to vacuum up the dog hair. So I got in there and I was like, just like going after it. And I ran over the cord by accident. Suddenly, this insane, crazy sound like started going off, and it was loud, like super loud. It was like way louder than the smoke detector, like way louder. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I remembered, luckily I wasn't too high. I was like, oh shit, there's that fucking alarm. And I was like, oh my God, now I had to like turn it off. I did not know the code. I had to go digging around in my papers for the lease agreement because I remembered that the alarm code was written on the lease, like at the top of it, on some papers that I'd saved. Thank goodness, because immediately I get a phone call from the alarm company, and they're like, "Hey, what's up with your apartment?" I'm like, "Hey, guess what? I am trying to find the code to disarm this shit, but I cannot." And they're like, you know what? We have to send the cops no matter what. And I'm like, no. I don't have no $150, $200 or whatever it's going to cost when the cops show up and there ain't no thing going on. I'm like, please, I just ran over it with the vacuum. And this lady on the phone, she was being real nice. She's like, you know what, ma'am, I cannot assume that you're okay. I need to like send the police. And I'm desperate. Like at this point, I'm like, please don't send the cops. I don't have $150 to pay y'all. And so finally I found the goddamn papers because luckily I keep them in a shoebox because, when I started over, I just had to start over. So I started over with papers. If I had been living with my old situation with cameraman, I would have never found that shit. Anyway, I found the thing. I gave her the code. She's like, okay. She shut it off. She stayed on the phone with me way longer than she should have, honestly. But the worst part is that thing is going off the whole time. It's like, it will not stop. And so, yeah, that alarm was serious, and I do not recommend running over it with the vacuum cleaner. FYI. All right. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Yeah, it is a profitable scam because, we pay for it every year. We have to pay an activation fee when you renew the lease, and nobody uses it. I don't know a single fucking person that uses it. Maybe some weird Karen here does, but I don't. None of my friends that I know that live here do. Like, we do not worry about it. It's so old. It has a weird little antenna sticking up out of it. That's how old that shit is. Like, they got way more advanced shit. This is obviously some kind of grift, but whatever. It's part of the cost of living. All right. We got a magic 8 ball coming up here. Did I miss any other oracles? Nope, I got it. Okay. For who is this? Oh my goodness, is it BA? Is that a BA? BA. Ooh, BA. Magic 8 Ball. If a guy asked me to go camping with him in the middle of nowhere, is he interested in me? Well, he's either interested in you in a good way or interested in you in a bad way. I don't know the circumstances, but camping with a man, you might want to think about it. But let's see what Karen has to say. Oh, I forgot I got to wear these because she definitely don't like to spill her secrets. Oh, it's came up real good. Let's see. Concentrate and ask again. Okay, so concentrate and ask again. Rarely does the Magic 8 Ball be so like forthright immediately. So why does I'm sorry. I will go back and find it. Oh, and you had a tarot. Okay, I'll go up. This light situation is hard because it's hard for me to see this whole thing. All right, back to this thing. Camping with a stranger. Camping with a stranger. Are they gonna strangle me? Ugh. As I see it, yes. Okay. They are interested in you. Well, you didn't get to see that part. It said, as I see it, yes. They are interested. I don't know what kind of interested. So you might need to do a little check-in with your gut on that. But if it seems like it's going to be a good time, and especially if they're not some kind of beta man that can't pitch a fucking tent, then yeah, then maybe give it a whirl. It could be a good time. Also, do you like their body odor? Because you're going to have to smell it, just like they're going to have to smell yours. Like there's no way around body odor when you're camping. So if you had the opportunity to be around this person while they're a little bit smelly and you're not repulsed, try it out. Because when you get in a tent, trust me, that shit multiplies. Okay, let's go find these fucking things up here that I missed. So we got Book of Revelation. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, your roofing truck died. I'm so sorry. Oh, that sucks. Man, I don't have no car, but if I did and it died, I would be so pissed. I mean, my light died. That's throwing me for a loop right now. Okay. Wait, I don't know what your question was, Prance. Where is that tarot? Was it up at the top? I'm on the live chat here. Okay. I'm looking. I got Book of Revelation. We did the ritual. Yep. Florida water, Mama's family. Yeah, I don't know that your question came through because I'm not seeing it. So yeah, you might have to repeat the question. Sorry. And Goog had a tarot, but I missed it. I'm sorry. Y'all might have been censored. That's how it goes sometimes on this thing. You get censored. Yeah. All right. Well, I've scrolled twice. So that's all the scrolling y'all get out of me. So if you want to put it back in the chat, then please do. It's 9:26. We're about 20-ish minutes into the show. Oh, TTU's got an essential oil. Okay. What should I put in my diffuser at night to help me clear my mind and get a solid night's sleep? Excellent question. Let's see what the essential oil deck has to say. Been a while since we took that one for a twirl. And sometimes it gives you a nice smell. So let's see. TTU diffuser. What we got going on here? Oh, wait. Nope. I'm feeling this one. This one. Lemon. Cleanses and uplifts. Okay, so maybe some kind of lemon scent. And if you don't like lemon, like it's giving you trauma from Lemon Pledge where you had to clean as a kid or something, then maybe just have a little lemon water before you go to sleep. You don't always have to diffuse these things. You can often ingest them or use them in some other way. But a little bit of lemon in some hot water is good. Also, a little bit of lemon in some sparkling water is good. And hey, if you drink a little bit of lemon in some vodka, whatever, is also good. So I have faith that you will find a way to use the lemon to help you relax. So good luck. Okay, there we go. Goog. Tarot. I'm thinking about running for HOA board. Oh my God, you want to be one of them weird Karens. On one hand, it's one of the best ways to understand and influence what's going on around here. On the other, I've got crap to do. I need some guidance. Okay. I would advise you not to because you don't want to be that person. And nobody is lacked on the HOA board. I'm sorry. It's just a fact of life. You're going to be an enemy to more people than you're going to be a friend to. And that is a fact. But if you feel called to this, perhaps it's a life lesson that you need to learn and, some kind of thing that you got to explore, then let's see what the universe has to say about how you can go about it. So I feel like which card? This card. Ooh, justice. Okay. So if you feel like you can be a fair HOA board member and you also feel like your other HOA board members are fair, and that's a big old caveat there because a lot of them are weird Karens. Just keep that in mind. Then it might be a good thing to explore. However, if it's going to knock you out of balance with the rest of your life, you said you got a lot of shit to do and you might not have time for it. It might be taking on too much. Then yeah, maybe it's not good. What you need to ask yourself is, why do you want to be on the HOA board? Like really get in there and be like, what is it about this thing that's turning me on to the point where I think I should do it? Is it because you feel obligated to do it? Is it because you feel like you can be better at it than someone else? Honestly, some things are worth detaching from, and the HOA board might be one of them. So I don't know how to answer this for you. You need to do some deep diving, but good luck and have fun, whatever you choose. Okay. Oh yeah, Prance, you keep getting censored. Remember, even though you turn on the live chat, if you type in things that Google finds offensive, which is pretty much everything, then yeah, you're going to get censored and I'm not going to see it. It's just going to immediately suck it out of the chat. No one's going to see it. So you might see it on your chat, but they ain't going to put it on mine. All right, Matt K. Hey. Oh, Richard Wood. What's up with women putting money on the bra and then praying? What is this? Y'all got some complicated questions. All right. What's up with women putting money on their bra and then paying at the register and expecting the cashier? Oh, in the bra. Okay. So you're worried about boob sweat. That's a weird question for the digital diviner. I don't know if you're saying should they do it or should they not do it? Sometimes your bra is the only spot you can put things. You know why? Because the man don't give women a lot of pockets. And the pockets they do give us are practically worthless. Like you can fold up the money, it will not fit in the pocket. Forget a cell phone, forget a lighter. And the money you want to keep close to you because that's important. You could lose a lighter, it would suck, but whatever. You might find another one or steal another one. But money, that's important. So you want to keep that close to the chest. I have put many things in my bra, and I will say this, I've never given anybody sweaty boob money because I keep it up here. But some people have such bigger boobs that they have to tuck it way down in. So yeah, if you don't have tits, you won't understand. But I'm just saying that the boob money wallet is valid, at least until we get better pockets. But let's see what Richard Wood has to say about it. He says, why not? See, I'm this is such a thing to worry about. Who gives a fuck? Are you a cashier? Unless you're a cashier, I would not worry about it one bit. Detach. Detach. This is where you practice detachment. Yep. Okay. So we got Goog, we got TTU, and then Prance still has not put in a question, but that's okay. It might be hard to like imagine how to say it without saying boob. TMI, what do y'all have a problem with boobs for? Come on. Even if you ain't into titties, like you're, grown up and titties don't turn you on, you still titties are life. Titties are the thing you got hopefully as a baby. Even if you actually got formula, it's simulated titties right there. I mean, you're sucking it out of a goddamn nipple. So sorry, humans and titties, we should not be enemies. We're friends. Titties are your friends. Titties are fun. Just don't grab any that you don't own. Okay. Let's see. Goddess. Guidance, please. From PNG. Oh, this is one of our secret oracles for all of the family members that know. Okay. Pocket talk creeped you a bit. Pockets are a thing. I will judge an outfit by the pockets because I know that they're important. That's not to say that I don't own anything that don't have pockets, because I own plenty because I'm a woman. But I will say that when I'm assessing a new purchase, the pockets are an important thing. And if I can get a dress with pockets, oh my God, Hail Mary, hallelujah. You know how many times I've needed a tissue and I did not have a pocket to put it in? I just had to tuck it in my bra. And sometimes you get the boobs wet on it and it comes out damp. Try wiping your nose on that. No fun. Pockets. All right. Goddess for PNG. Let's see what we get here. I like this deck because I can do the little bridge thing. That part didn't work so good, but you know what I mean. Okay. Na. All right. Am I going to do another live show before Greg Abbott bounce track? I am doing a live show actually on Friday if you're in town. I'm going to be at the Cold Town Theater, which is now off of like 2nd Street or something. I don't know. It moved. You can Google it. Cold Town, COLDTOWNE, all one word, theater. It's a comedy theater. Used to be on Airport for a long time. Then they got kicked out, and then they kind of floated. And then now they got another space. And I've never been there, but I was at the old Cold Town a lot. So I'm supposed to be doing a show there on Friday night. It's at 8:30. It's called Long Story Short. It's the first show, and I'm just a guest. It's going to be me and 3 other people. We're going to be telling some kind of story, and hopefully it will be interesting. And we only got 15 minutes, so I'm not sure how I'm going to handle it. But I got a few stories I might tell. I got a few ideas. But yeah, you can come see that. There's tickets on Eventbrite. I think it's like you can buy them for in advance for less than at the door, but you can still buy them at the door. I don't know nothing about this space or how big it is or whatever. But yes, if you're in Austin, you can see me live and it's not drag. It's going to be at this thing. But as far as the other stuff, that whole like legislation against drag, I don't think it'll affect my show because it's an 18 and up show already. It would mainly affect if I ever did any other like family friendly shows, which I have done in the past, but not often. But I have done a few. In fact, one of them was for the city of Austin. Did a performance at the kind of the pavilion there at the Palmer Event Center, or the whatever that event center is down, the big thing on the shores of Riverside Town Lake. That's our big like performing arts space, and it was out there, and it was fun, and it was a family friendly event, and we were kind of the opening act for a band, and yeah, it was fine. Plenty of kids. Nobody was traumatized, as far as I know. Nobody did anything dirty. It was all very tame. So it would affect that if the legislation passes. But honestly, all this shit is just a distraction. It's a distraction from whatever's going on upstairs. I don't know. It's a distraction from all the bullshit that's happening with the financial system, because they're really trying to get them CBDCs in, and they're kind of like soft implosion of the whole like thing by taking a few banks out and then taking them over slowly, and it's kind of like that incremental creep. So yeah, all that shit's a distraction from the real thing. I'm not saying it ain't important. I'm just saying that it's a lot of like hyperbole on both sides. And when you actually look at what the legislation says, it's not going to affect a lot of people. It's going to affect drag queen story time at the library, which is kind of already affected by certain things because people protest and they get canceled, but whatever. It's going to affect, certain festivals where they might have a drag performer. But honestly, who's going to enforce that shit? Nobody except a weird Karen. So I ain't too worried about it. I got other fish to fry. Let's see. Is the pocket thing because they assume you all care? Possibly. I don't know why. I mean, I don't get it. I've seen plenty of men with bags. You will not use Ticketmaster. Ooh, here's a funny thing about Ticketmaster. So, I went on that Ticketmaster rant, and I know it was a rant. It was a long one because I had to edit it down into a little like snippet that I did post. First one in a while. Yay me. But yeah, it was a bit of a long rant about Ticketmaster and their fucking fees and their shitty ass website that's always crashing. Well, Robert Smith, who's the lead singer of The Cure, which is the band I was going to see, got on to Ticketmaster because the fans were complaining about the fees. And so by some miracle, I don't know if he paid them off or made some concession in his contract, or if they just fucking capitulated, or if this was all some kind of publicity stunt. I don't know. All I know is part of the fees are refunded. So I got a partial refund on my tickets, on the fee part of the ticket, not the actual ticket. And this is just automatic. They just gave it back to me. And so I was like, well, goddamn, sometimes ranting about shit on the internet might work. So I don't know if I had nothing to do with it, but I just know that after that rant happened, I got money back. So yeah, yay for me. And all the other Cure fans, hey. Okay. It's not a ticket. It's Eventbrite. It's not on Ticket. We ain't that big, Eventbrite. And you can also buy it at the door, I'm sure. I'm sure it ain't going to sell out, not at 8:30 on a Friday night. Okay. You'll wear a bow in your hair if anyone wants to meet, or okay. So y'all want to kind of be a meetup. That'd be cute. I would like it. That just puts more pressure on me to not suck. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Love it. Okay. Who else has a question? Oh my goodness. It's what, 9:41? We should have some tea. I know I've been going off this whole time, but you know what? My lights don't work, so fuck it. Let's do some tea. All right. What do we got here? Oh, attention spans. All right. So I'm not speaking about y'all necessarily because y'all sit with me for an hour. That's a long time. But I have noticed something about younger people specifically. They ain't got no fucking attention span. Not even 1 minute of their lives can be without some kind of auditory or visual stimulation. They have to be listening to something. They have to be watching something. None of them read. They can't read beyond just basic shit. They can read enough to comprehend, but they cannot, they're not reading books. They either have on their little earbuds or their retro headphones, and they all got their fucking phone out and it's got something on it that they're fiddling with. There's no attention span anymore. Nobody can be bored, be below a certain age. And I think this is a very, very distressing development because a lot of life is boring. A lot of times when you're living your life, nothing going on except the same old. And guess what? Fucking bored. And you know what happens when you're bored? You have to think. Oh, that whole thing. You have got to think and you got to sit with yourself and you've got to check in. There's a reason why life doesn't always have snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies going on. You need to have some downtime. And I think that, unfortunately, the kids that's grown up on the screens, all them younger folks in their 20s and such and younger, they don't understand how to be bored. I remember most of my childhood, when I wasn't just out doing my own thing, was pretty fucking boring. Sitting in the car, being bored, staring out the window, being bored. Just, we didn't have no cable at my house, so we didn't get to watch all them movies on the HBO. I could not watch whatever I wanted. I had to watch whatever was on goddamn network television or on them other channels, the UHF channels. That was it. You had maybe 4 or 5 channels. If you seen them reruns of Gilligan's Island, guess what? You're fucking bored. And I think it's a detriment to society that people cannot be bored anymore. And I know it's a nefarious plan by the man to have everyone be just so like in tune with themselves that they have to be focused on this whatever thing, I know it is. And it goes hand in hand with the dumbing down and the poor education all them kids is getting. And, they can't read, so they don't read. And, everything has to be just input. But I cannot imagine going through life always having something going on. Always having I cannot imagine being stimulated all the time. That's too much. It's like them people, them poor souls who have some weird quirk happen, some neurological thing, and they're constantly orgasming. They exist. And you know what? They're fucking miserable because they don't ever have any downtime. So I find it interesting and distressing at the same time that all the young people that I know have to have things going on constantly. Is this the evolution of man or is this a devolution of man? I don't quite know, but I don't understand it. And get off my lawn. And yeah, y'all should read a book. I mean, what can I say? It's not like they're all making movies on the goddamn phone. If they was doing something on it that was not a game or whatever, or watching a show, sure, why not? If you're developing code, yeah, be distracted. But most of them are just watching fucking TV. It's ridiculous. All right, let's see. Carol Jean. I know I see you, Carol Jean. Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. I could not be a teacher. No way. Especially, I would have to have everyone leave their phones in a locker outside. And they would never, ever, ever allow that. So whatever. Revelation for Goog. Which gun should Carol Jean get? Brother-in-law says Glock. I'm thinking CZ. Oh, okay. Well, that's a very specific question. But let's see what the Revelation Oracle has to say. All right. We got 22 verses, chapters. Let's see what chapter we get. Chapter 6. Chapter 6 has how many verses? Oh, no, that's Timothy. We went too far. Oh, chapter 6, 17. Haha, we just had chapter 17 and now we have 17 verses. See how that all works? Okay. And we're going to generate, come on, 16, which is double what we had last time, 8. Hey. Right. So, chapter 6, verse 16. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Okay, I would say whichever one is going to be good in a desert situation. And not that you would have to slaughter a lamb with it, but I don't know. Whatever might be good in an outdoor situation. That's my guess. You can interpret it however you like. Honestly, you could just flip a coin. But really what I think and what I advocate for with any kind of personal item like that, whether it be a firearm, a bicycle, even a fucking blender or a hand mixer, anything you got to use your hands with, you got to test it out because your hand shape and the way it feels and like the vibe of it, all that shit's important. So I would just go to the like firing range and just try both of them out like on separate occasions because your mood changes. But try both of them out, see which one feels the best, and then get that one. That's my advice. And if it's pink, even better, unless you hate pink. But you know what? I fucking love a pink gun. I love it. It's just so ridiculous. I can't. It's like, yes, make it pink. Make it pink. Why not? Okay. Yeah. All right. It is 9:49. I did not get a scratch off, so y'all got some time. I was a few minutes late because of my freaking light situation, but whatever. Yeah, we're going to be here for a little bit longer. So if you got a question, put it there. Where did I grow up? I grew up in East Texas. East Texas, where Bigfoot lives. If you Google me, you can find articles from a long time ago where I talked about that shit. You can read up on it. But yeah, I don't miss the pine needles because honestly, they suck. Pine needles suck. I do miss having certain things, access to things like, crawfish is easier to come by there, especially when they're in season like they are coming into season now. It's like prime crawfish season. What else? It's flat. It's easy to like ride a bicycle or a moped or, whatever. It's not going to be like no hills. It's crazy because we got a lot of hills here. What else? No scorpions. We ain't got no scorpions out there. Big ass cockroaches, but we got them here too. But we don't got the scorpions. Like when you go out west, like in the limestone, the scorpions is real bad. What else? Oh yeah, it's usually wetter. So usually not got no drought going on. It's usually more rain. So if you like to garden, that's good. But otherwise, it's just Texas. Okay, let's scroll on down. See if we got one. Let's see. Oh, I don't see any questions. Well, I've never seen Bigfoot. No, I've seen people with big feet, but no Bigfoot. And it's not because I haven't looked. Honestly, I've been out in the woods and been like, okay, Bigfoot, if you're here, if you're like popping in from another dimension, I'm willing to be a witness. But yeah, so far, no luck. I will report if I do. Promise. Taro, where are you doing next Wednesday? Well, I do know what I'm doing next Wednesday, and I will unfortunately have to not be doing the OraCola. However, since we got the family here, we can all vote on what other day I should do the OraCola next week. So I could do Monday, I could do Tuesday, I could do Thursday even. I think I could do any night of the week next week, but weeknights is easier for most people. So anyway, next Wednesday, I will not be able to do the OraCola. I have other plans because somebody has made sure that I had plans. And I hope they're going to be a lot of fun because I always have so much fun with y'all. And it was not my idea. It was a surprise. I just want y'all to know. I did not bail on y'all on purpose, but the opportunity has come to see someone in the concert. And I want to see him. Yeah, we'll just say that. I want to be kind of discreet here, but yeah. Anyway, so if we do next week, let's do either Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'll do Friday if y'all want to, but I doubt y'all want to do Friday. So put in the chat which day is best for y'all. And then I will go through the chat, and then I'll announce it. But next Wednesday, unfortunately, I will not be here live. I will do it a different day, though. So we're not going to miss out. We're just going to change it a little bit. And I promise it's not going to be like a regular thing. It's just that, how many years I've been doing? Almost 2 years I've been doing this. Was it 2 years now? No, 1 year, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. I've been doing the reboot of the OraCola. Rarely have I missed a show. Occasionally I have, but very rarely. I think I can count on one hand the number of times, maybe twice. I don't know. Y'all know better than me. So yeah, I'm going to miss again next Wednesday, but I'm going to make it up to y'all on the same week. So we're still going to get our dose of the universe in the week. So yeah, pick your day. Let me know what day. And Monday, Tuesday. Okay, Monday. Excellent. Okay, this is good. This is good to know. The old Cooking Good show that I was on for so many years was always Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Channel 16. I remember it. But yeah, that was always a good time to have our show because it was after the kids went to bed, but it was still early enough that mom and dad could watch it if they wanted. Of course, mom and dad was usually not watching the show. It was the other people, but they were having a good time. It was a good time of the night. So we're still doing it at 9 o'clock. I'm still keeping 9 o'clock because I feel like as an older person, 9 o'clock is good for me. But yeah, pick a different day. We'll do it then. I will let y'all know. Keep your eyes peeled to my Instagram and my Facebook. And if you're not in either of them pools of folks, perhaps consider joining so you'll find out what I'm up to. It's RC on Facebook and RC OraCola on Instagram. It's all in the description box below. Okay. Yeah, I got P&G, didn't I? Oh, I did. I was shuffling and I just forgot to say it. See, I got distracted, y'all. Hold up. We got a goddess. We got a goddess here. Got a goddess here. Okay, here we go. Goddess for P&G is, who is that? Psyche. Ooh, Psyche. What does this say? Print's too small. The story of Psyche tells of a mortal woman taken to a mysterious castle to be married to a fierce dragon. Ooh. Her husband comes to her in the middle of the night and she falls in love with him. Told that she must never look upon his face, she disobeys this injunction and finds that her husband is really Eros, the god of love. When he awakes, he flies away, leaving her forever. Okay, so this is about longing and loss. Yep. Okay. So she's going to find him. She has to go through a lot of challenges to find him. It's all about growth and experience. So there's going to be a little journey that you set upon. And it's the springtime, and there's a lot of changes astrologically right now. I know Pluto is moving into Aquarius tomorrow, I think, and some other Things are changing sign. I think Mars going into Cancer Saturday, maybe. And then we just had Jupiter, and no, we just had Saturn moving into Pisces. This is all Western tropical zodiac. I'm not no astrologer. I'm just saying what I heard. But lots of big changes on the horizon. Plus, we just had the equinox, and then we had the new moon. So, all kind of stuff going on. But yeah, this is a time for you to set out on a new adventure, a new path. So, yeah, and make it something you love, something you're passionate about. Try something maybe new or something that you have put on the back burner, and you're like, you know what? I always wanted to do that, and fucking do it. Why not? At least do it before all the money collapses. Okay, fashion for Matt K. How do I spice up my wardrobe? I'm tired of having boring colors and trying to blend in. Well, that is your fault. I mean, there's plenty of flamboyant stuff out there. It's your fault if you ain't wearing it. But let's see what kind of inspiration you might choose if you're out looking for something, or more likely shopping on the internet. Who goes out to shop anymore? Nobody. You just order it online and have it delivered by some poor person who's using their car. The way of the world. If you do go shopping, well, hopefully you drive yourself and you don't just call some poor person to take you there in their car. But if you do, why not? Sure. I mean, I can see if you're going to happy hour at the same time. Okay. Let's see what fashion Matt K should be on the lookout for this spring 2023. Oh, we should go to Richard Avedon. Okay. So this is a photographer. So he says, dress for your cover girl moment, capture life on camera, but be sure to live it too. So I would say look at Richard Avedon's photography, very famous fashion photographer. And then see inspiration from the way he composes the pictures, not necessarily the fashion, but like how the composition like makes you feel, what it points to, what the environment is. And then after you've gone on a little bit of a deep dive on Richard Avedon, which should take you 5 minutes on your fancy phone, and you get it like just a Google image search and just figure it out, then go looking out for some outfits that trigger those feelings and see if you can go with that. I mean, worst case scenario, wear something with a lot of pockets for all your gear. Pockets are important. All right. It's 10 o'clock, y'all. 10 o'clock. I don't know what time I got started, but you know what? We're going to wrap it up here. I'm going to throw out a card for the collective because I feel like I need to. I do hope y'all have enjoyed the OraCola today, even though we're half lit. I'm going to have to figure out how to get fully lit. Like I need help doing that shit. Yeah, I do need help. I got to look that shit up. But yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed the OraCola this week, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. And I hope that next week you will join me on either, I guess, Monday or Tuesday. I'll have to go through the chat and see what everyone said, but seems like Monday and Tuesday was like the top choices. So maybe we'll do it Tuesday. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe Tuesday we'll do the OraCola next week. I will let you know. It will be on my social media, Instagram, Facebook. I do have Twitter, but I don't ever post there. So, yeah. Look in the description box below. If you don't know already, if you ain't my friend already, if you don't follow me already, and then follow me, and then you'll get the answer. You will get the answer. All right. Here's a little tarot for the collective. Let's see what this week of momentous shift has in store for the collective. What can we do to navigate? What energy should we embody? Oh, strength. We've been getting this one a lot lately, but you know what? I think this is especially appropriate this week. It's going to take some adjustment to like personal adjustment and attunement to kind of weather the new shift that's within the collective. And it is a shift. It's a big shift. So just kind of like tighten your core and make sure that you've got everything like prepared and just be like, lean into it and it'll be fine. You'll be able to push through. Just like, being born ain't easy. You got to like get through the birth canal and it's tight and it's terrifying and, whoa, something's pushing you. But then suddenly like, you're alive. So yeah, it might be a bit of a constriction. Just be strong. You'll get there. So, all right, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I love y'all. I'm Mercy Cola, the OraCola. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, if you're watching this later, if you're a looky-loo, whatever, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment down in the comment box below, not the chat, the comments. Hit the thumbs up so we get a like. Tell your friends, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your enemies, share it with everybody. Yeah. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.